What's up guys, it's CGR here and welcome to a new video, and this is going to be some interesting gameplay in the background. I don't even know the exact score, but it's with the VKS and I had a split clip in here. But today I'm going to talk about the time I saw somebody, well I didn't see, but somebody got shot on my street, and yeah, I didn't see from my own eyes, so it's not that good of a story you might think, but it's a pretty interesting story. So this was back 2 years ago. I was in 8th grade. 3 years ago maybe. I was in 8th, 7th or 8th. No, I was in 8th. Yeah, I was in 8th. So, yeah, I live in a pretty, it's not like rough neighborhood, but people are scared to come in like my type of neighborhood. So, I mean, this stuff is kind of expected, but you don't see it every day. But anyway, I was just chilling at the house, and my mom had left me home alone, and my brother was gone, and I think it was summer. Yeah, it might have been summer break. Yeah, it was summer break, and I was about to go into the 9th grade, and yeah, I was just chilling at the house, and I was playing 360, and I remember the game I was playing. I was playing MLB 2K13, and I was just chilling or whatever, and then usually you'd hear like construction work outside or whatever, because they're still building houses. I live in a new house now, and they were still building houses, so usually you hear construction and stuff, but yeah, I was just chilling, playing, you know, whatever, and you hear outside these like knocks, and I was like, somebody's just knocking on the door, and like I hear like 7 of them, like 7 or 8 of them, and I didn't think nothing of it. I guess somebody was just knocking on the door really loud, or somebody was hammering something in, and yeah, so I was like, oh, it's nothing, it's probably just something stupid. And then like an hour later I get a phone call, and the phone call is from my mom. No, it wasn't a phone call I got, it was a text message, and she says, are you okay, are you fine? And I was like, what are you talking about? And she was like, the guy that got shot on the street. And I was like, what? And she was like, yeah, look outside. And I ran to the living room as fast as I possibly could, and I looked out the window and looked through the blinds, and I was like, what the hell? And there was like the first 48 out there. There was so many people. I was like, whoa. And everything was surrounded by yellow tape and stuff, and there were ambulances up and down the road, and I mean cop cars and everything. People were just standing outside their doors. I was like, what the heck is going on? So I run over to my friend's house. He's like 2 houses down. I'm like, what happened? He was like, yo, Marcus's dad got shot. And I was like, oh shit, his dad got shot. And everybody was like, what? He was like, you know how? And he was like, nah, man, I just heard the shots when I was coming down. And I was like, oh shit, that's crazy, man. And so we basically go on with the rest of our day, and there's still cop cars outside, and I was like, holy shit, this is crazy, man. I put it on Snapchat and everything. So the day goes on, and then the news comes on at like, I think it was the 9 o'clock news, and we checked the news, and basically it was a robbery. And the funny thing about this, the whole time I didn't hear a car skid off or nothing. So basically the whole time, this dude I knew through middle school, he's 1 grade, he's 1 grade lower than me, and his dad, he would always have like these like Jordans and stuff. Like he would have the new Jordans or whatever. He had everything new that came out. And I was like, where does your dad work? But he never like really like told me. And we rode the same bus or whatever. So turns out his dad was a drug dealer. Yes, a drug dealer. And that kind of explained everything, because him, his brothers and his sisters, they all had like nice ass shit. Like they had big house. They had the biggest house on my street. It was weird. And like I was wondering, like, what is his dad doing? His mom doesn't work at all. So I'm like, whoa, this is kind of crazy. So he's a drug dealer, and in the news they say he tried to protect his family or whatever, but really in reality, I talked to the dude that his dad got shot, and turns out his dad was like, they were trying to rob him, and like fucking he wouldn't let him rob him. He was trying to rob him for some drug or something, like maybe weed or something, weed or crack, something like that. And they shot him, and they drove off, and I mean that was it. But I mean, it's kind of crazy, because that shows that you really don't know people until like you actually get to know them like personally. Like, you don't know what goes on behind closed doors. All this time I'm thinking this man's working at like an office, or he's like an agent or something, or an insurance person, but he was a drug dealer. And the guy was pretty nice. I mean, I knew the guy personally, and I mean, he was a pretty nice guy, but I mean, to figure out he was a drug dealer and that he got killed for it, I mean, I was like, no, I can't, no, that's too much. And that house is still vacant to this day. Nobody goes there. I mean, and now the street was pretty quiet before, but it's even quieter now without those kids, because they all moved away after their dad got shot. So I mean, yep, that just shows. I mean, you don't know people. Like, I really didn't know. Like, you couldn't tell. So yeah, that's pretty much my story, and that's a pretty crazy story in my opinion. But if you enjoyed this video, drop a like on it, comment, and be ready for some more videos, and I'll see you guys later.